There are some things in this universe that were never meant to be touched, owned, or even discovered. Because the moment a human tries to claim them, fate answers back with disaster. And today's history begins deep inside the wild, untouched jungles of the Bahamas. A helicopter lands between ancient trees. A professor and his young assistant step out, searching for a rare species of tree rumored to grow only in this forgotten land. But instead, destiny leads them to something unimaginable, a quiet waterfall, glowing under the sun, and beside it, strange oversized eggs. Not the eggs of any known animal on Earth. Before they could question what they were looking at, the water ripped open, and a massive creature rose from the depths, half piranha, half anaconda, a nightmare called piranha, a creature so rare that anyone who ever saw it never lived long enough to tell the tale. The assistant screamed, but the sound was swallowed along with her body as the monster dragged her beneath the water. The terrified professor ran for his life, but the helicopter pilot wasn't so lucky. The beast wrapped around the chopper, crushing it like paper. The professor was now stranded, alone, injured, and hunted. Not far away, a movie crew arrived in the same jungle. The director was excited, bragging about being the first to film a movie here. Among the crew were Rose and Jack, two close friends, so close that anyone watching could feel the quiet spark between them. Rose had been researching mysterious creatures rumored to hide here. Jack didn't believe a word of it. But that changed when Lily, a crew member, found the light meter on the ground. She bent to pick it up, and suddenly, silence broke. A giant shadow moved behind her. Lily turned and froze. In one strike, her leg was torn away. Her screams became echoes, swallowed by the monster's hunger. She wasn't the last. Another girl bathing by the waterfall didn't even get time to turn before the creature coiled and dragged her under. 2 deaths in minutes, and the beast was only warming up. Meanwhile, the professor, exhausted and bleeding, wandered into an abandoned factory, only to be captured by a group of ruthless hunters. They mocked his warnings, but when the leader found an egg inside the professor's bag, greed lit up their eyes. They had no idea that keeping that egg meant death would come looking. Back in the jungle, an actress rehearsing alone suddenly found herself surrounded by not one but 2 piranhacondas, proof that these creatures were multiplying. The 2 monsters fought over her body, crushing her between them. The director finally panicked and tried to pull the plug on the shoot. But the hunters ambushed the entire crew, shooting the director and dragging everyone away for ransom. Jack and the stunt director managed to escape, sprinting through the jungle as bullets followed. While one hunter was killed by the stunt director, the other chased Jack into a river. That mistake cost him his life. The sound of gunshots attracted the beast, and within seconds, the hunter was ripped to pieces in a storm of blood. The professor's old video camera revealed the truth. The egg they had stolen belonged to the piranhaconda. The hunters didn't care. They thought selling it would make them rich. But death doesn't bargain. While 2 young lovers vacationing nearby were attacked, the hunters recorded a ransom video with the movie crew tied in chains. Rose used her charm and intelligence to distract one of them, escape, and run into a hidden nest full of piranhaconda eggs. She froze. She knew this place meant death. The hunter chasing her didn't. He walked straight into the nest. And the mother arrived. What followed was nothing but screams. Rose, traumatized, surrendered to the hunters again. She couldn't even speak the horrors she had witnessed. Jack and the stunt director arrived and destroyed the hunter's factory with bombs. But the leaders survived and chased the fleeing crew through the jungle. A rocket was fired. It missed Jack but hit one of the monsters. The explosion only made things worse. The second piranhaconda arrived and aided the injured one to grow even more powerful. The crew found a car, escaped, but the car broke down. Only hope left was a small boat the professor remembered. They ran toward it. Meanwhile, the limping director tried to help a girl searching for her missing boyfriend. But she found the monster's nest and smashed the eggs in blind rage. The mother arrived, furious. The jungle fell quiet as she swallowed them whole. Jack, Rose, the professor, and a few survivors reached the boat. But Jack realized the professor still carried the last remaining egg. The creature would never stop chasing them. The professor refused to give it up. Rose didn't hesitate. She pushed him into the water. The river exploded as the monster swallowed him whole. Rose returned to Jack with the egg. He already had a plan, something desperate. They returned to the waterfall. The monster rose, towering over them. Jack threw the egg box, now holding a powerful bomb, straight into the beast's open jaws. A roar shook the sky. A flash lit the jungle. The creature's head split apart as the explosion tore through it. Jack and Rose held each other, trembling, relieved, alive. But as they walked away, something moved. The creature twitched. Its eye opened. The nightmare wasn't over. And that, my friends, is the dark history of a creature never meant to exist, never meant to be touched, never meant to be found. Because in the universe, some creations belong to nature alone, and those who try to claim them pay with their lives. And that, right there, was the hidden truth of a creature the world was never meant to discover. Some mysteries are safer untouched, and some histories are better left buried. If this story pulled you in, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more dark and thrilling histories. Until next time, stay aware, stay alive, peace out.